Well, guys, it's time for a freaking push day. Broncos are tied with the Chiefs currently, 13-13. I have not adjusted my seat, but it feels like I'm sitting way higher than I freaking normally would for whatever reason. But Broncos are tied with Chiefs, 13-13 right now, and there's like 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So a very close game, and the Bills beat the Buccaneers today. So far it's a good day. The Broncos just gotta, come through and get the dub. But we've got push. So, I was gonna go quite a bit earlier to the gym, because I was probably up around like 10 o'clock and felt pretty good. I ate a burrito for breakfast. I made like a steak and egg and no fat cheese burrito. It was pretty fucking yummy, I must say. And then, what the fuck else happened? And then I got my pre-workout ready. I got my camera all set up and everything. And I was sitting there getting ready to about freaking go to the gym. And I edited my video, started an upload on it, and I was just in bed while I was doing it. I was just fuck it, I'm a little sleepy right now. I think I could fall asleep and get a little nap in. And obviously I've been trying to be really, really keen on pushing in as much sleep as I can. And so when I have a chance to catch up on some sleep, I'm going to catch up on some sleep. That is 1000% a factoid. So that's exactly what I did. Caught up on some freaking sleep. Felt amazing. Don't regret it. One singular bit. Now it's 4:57. I've been up since probably 4:30. I woke up at 4:30, felt super duper rested, and threw on my gym clothes, turned on my mic receiver, my mic, took a few sips of pre, and then got up and ready to go to the gym. And now I'm heading to the gym and we're gonna do push today. So I was telling you guys, I'm gonna kind of try and do more of a push A, push B, pull A, pull B, legs A. Well, my legs, I'll just keep the same both days. I fucking love my leg day. Because during my leg day, it's I feel like I'm getting in everything I need to on a singular leg day. All the components of leg, I'm getting in. It doesn't feel like I'm spending a crazy long time in the gym or nothing. I'm it's all fucking perfect, I'm getting in the perfect amount of, workout. So I'm really happy with my leg day. And then push and pull, I'm not really changing much. Just my push day, one day is pretty chest focused, and the other day it's got a little more shoulders thrown into the mix. So not really a huge switch up, but a little bit of a switch up. And just, gonna kind of switch the tricep movement on a versus B, and a bicep movement on a versus B pull. So, and then pull day via one day we'll have top back in it, and then the next day we won't have top back, but we'll have shrugs, just to kind of switch it up, because I feel my traps and my top back are already really good. So it's something I don't really feel I need twice a week. But if I start feeling I need it twice a week, then I'll throw it in twice a week. I'm not against it at all, but it's one of my body parts that I feel isn't necessarily quite lacking, so I'm not really super analyzed about needing to have it in on both days. Kind of just trying to cut down time on workouts and really focus on what I think needs to be focused on, and make sure I'm getting a real full circle of everything within a full 6-day split, since we're doing 6 on 1 off now, which has been feeling great as well. I've loved it. I feel it was what I was needing to do, because it sucks a little doing 6 days, 1 day off, because it's I don't get that day in between to do a little bit of cooking. But I'm really at a point where it's with the foods I've been eating, I don't need a rest day to cook. because like all I've been eating really recently is like chicken and rice and oats and frozen fruits and fucking easy shit to meal prep. Like barely takes any time, because chicken, I literally just would get home from the gym, I'd throw it in a bakeware fucking pan, season it, flip it, season it, like 6 chicken breasts, throw it in the oven and wait for it to get to 375, like internally is what I think it is. That sounds about right. Which literally takes, you know, like, I don't know, 30-ish minutes. And during that 30-ish minutes, I eat my dinner and edit my video, and then I pop the chicken out and I fucking shred it, or I shred some of it and leave some of it chicken breast form, and then I make a few meal preps of it with rice, and it takes like no less than 10 minutes to weigh it all out, meal prep it all out, and shove it in my fridge. So it's pretty easy, I think. So I really haven't had any issues with that so far going forward. And the oats and everything been digesting pretty good, and the protein shakes have been helping. And switching to chickens helped a lot too, because it was hard for me to get as much protein as I felt I needed just eating via ground beef. So I went back to chicken, and it's been a lot better, and I've actually been enjoying chicken a lot again. So it's been pretty freaking easy to push all the calories and macronutrients in. So I really haven't had any issues with it. It's been pretty great and fair to me so far. So I'm enjoying the chicken, I'm enjoying the rice, and the protein shakes help a lot, because for me personally, it's harder to push volume food-wise, but I can push volume like drink-wise. So like, if I'm really pushing calories, it's easy for me to try and throw some of that calories into some drinks, because if you're drinking something, it doesn't really like fill you. So like, I really like those ready to go fucking raw chocolate milks, C-Bum's company. They're fucking amazing, and you can get them at Sam's Club, a 12-pack for like $25. Don't buy from the fucking your local GNC or actually off the Raw website, because it's like $50 for a case. I don't know why Sam's Club is so much cheaper, but it is. I mean, you can buy like, I drink 2 of them a day usually, and you can buy like 4 cases, and I think there's either 12 or 16 of them in a case. I can't really remember, but if it's 12 and you're drinking 2 a day, 2 times 7 is 14, so you'll go through a box and 2 bottles out of another box in a week. And I think it's worth it. And I mean, if you want, you can just use your generic protein powder too, if that's what you prefer. But I prefer to drink the like raw ready to goes, because they taste good. So for me, it's like a reward. And I mean, regular protein powders taste fine. And sometimes if I am like, I just need to like get this down, I don't really got time to drink this, I'll just put some of that in there. And what's also been helping me via carb loading has been a scoop of dextrose pre and post workout. But I think post workout, what I need to start doing is, you know, dumping my raw ready to go chocolate milk into a shaker cup and throwing a scoop of dextrose in there too, because that would get me like another extra 20 I think it's like 20 carbs a scoop, so that'd get me like another extra 20 carbs or so. And dextrose has been like my favorite go-to to help really shove in extra carbs. I mean, you can't taste it, and it's good carbs, it's good calories, so it's really a good bang for your buck, and it's fast digesting, so it kind of hits your system pretty good. So I like it a lot. It really helps me get to where I need to be based on macronutrients. So it's been great for me. But let's just get into this lift. Come on. Oh, that's already a great freaking start. Extra 2.5 and beat last week by 1 rep. So that's freaking phenomenal. Now we just got to keep rolling forward, pushing forward. Try and stay consistent with the reps. Also, Broncos just slimed out the Chiefs 9-2. I think the last time the Broncos were this good, I was in 3rd grade, so it's been a while coming. I don't mind this pec deck, but I wish we had the freaking handle one. And I do like to substitute for the cables sometimes, but it just seems like it's kind of hard to, I mean, I didn't really, like, every now and then I might swap it out for that, but the usual time I come, the gym's fucking packed, and trying to get your hands on 2 cables at the same time is pretty difficult, you know? It's doable like later in a workout when there's not as many people here once it gets a little later, but beginning of a workout, when it starts out jam-packed, it's more of a hard task. So one more set here, we matched the first 2 sets. I bet we could do the 3rd. Come on. Oh, that's a great way to start things off. When I was just rethinking things, I was like, I really like to start off with a pec deck or a fly, because I feel like that just gets my chest straight into like activation mode. Same thing with like starting a leg day with like leg extensions or leg curls. It's like a pre-fire up, gets you pre-warmed up, gets a little bit of a pump going, gets you pretty nice and stretched out, and it helps you bang through the rest of the lift. But same thing with pec deck. I feel like it really helps, so that's what I prefer to do. So let's move on to some incline. Oh, fuck. Decided to switch it up. Moved to the incline Smith because I haven't done it in quite a while. So I was like, I might as well try and give it a spin. It's been quite some time and it's pretty great. So I don't per se really regret it too much. Gonna focus on this a little more. I feel like it's really good progressive overload wise, and that was a fucking great set. So 2 more sets here. We'll do 3 sets of that flat press, and then we'll move to freaking cable lateral raises. Oof. Come on. One more. I lost count there, but definitely pretty good rep range wise. I probably 8 or 9, so that was good. And then now that we're doing Smith machine, goal is every week to just try and, well, every push day, try and add a 2.5 and keep that progression rolling. One more. Okay, man, now we just gotta finish off chest with some flat press, and we'll do some cable lateral raises, see how my front delts are feeling, maybe throwing a set or two of shoulder press, jam press, push downs, bam, 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 done. Pose, get home, eat, go to bed, repeat. You know, I dropped a rep from last week, but I'm really not too upset about it because usually this would be second exercise I did. I'm going way more fresh into it. This week, I did pec deck, and then I did incline Smith before I even got to this. So I'm not expecting to improve on this. Next week though, an improvement I'm expecting. So we'll push for that for sure, but my chest feels so fucking full right now. I'm ready to move on to delts. So 2 more sets here. Oh, yeah. Fuck, dude. Whew. Okay. One last set here. My chest it's feeling it. I picked up those dumbbells and did a rep, and I was like, fuck. This is like the perfect amount of chest volume. Whew. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Fuck. Let's move on to finishing off the delts, and then we'll literally head straight back over here for some JM press. And then, yeah. Okay, that's pretty great. And I felt like switching up to cable because I feel like lateral raises, I'm usually a lot better with going single arm. I feel like I'm better form wise, pushing myself wise. When I go dual hand, I find my form starts to get a little bit off and technique, and I have to ego it a little. I prefer single all the way every day. Okay. Okay. One last set, and we just got triceps. This is, oh man, I'm ready to take off the hoodie, dude. That was a good toss. Oh, okay. Let's move on to JM press. Pretty excited for that. I've been really liking the shit out of that movement, so onwards to Smith machine. feel like triceps have been progressing much better here recently. Like I don't know, they've just been getting a lot stronger, and I feel like they've been seeing pretty great development, which has been great because triceps, arms are just one of my biggest lacking points, something I really need to work on the most. So super happy about it. One more. Oh, that set was a lot harder than the first set. Still a great set though, but I was like, man, did I count wrong that first set? Definitely counted right. That second set was just way harder for whatever reason. Okay, well, now we just got 3 sets of push downs and we'll be donezo's, but that was a great few sets of push downs. I mean, the JM press, I just gotta try and replicate that intensity with push downs. I didn't know how I feel about this handle. Seeing it on the little Christmas tree, it's actually fucking like phenomenal. It feels great. I mean, it's just like molded to your hand. It almost, I don't know, it feels really good. I really like it. So 2 more sets and my triceps are so pumped up. Okay, one last set and we can pose. This has been a pretty great workout. All around I feel very pumped, and this is like the best triceps work I've had in ever. Okay, I really like that grip. That's a great grip. Now, we can find somewhere to pose. Okay, that was a pretty great workout. I'm feeling pretty freaking full, if I do say so. Okay. Okay, well, tomorrow we'll have pole and kind of just overall a little bit of everything, but biceps, my plan with pole is to kind of switch focus like halfway-ish through the week, and then we'll, yeah, like the first day, kind of want to be more focused on like peak and stretch, like really working on the peak of the head's development, and then second day just working on like overall growth, focusing on getting it wider, bigger, I guess. But current plan, now let's just head home. Okay, that was an excellentio workout. I mean, there's nothing I'm thinking that I'm like, oh, I wish I would have done this different or this different. I'm just kind of overall like, man, that was a fucking awesome workout. So yeah, like looking over and thinking about it, there's nothing I'd want to be differently done, I suppose you could say. I'm just like, man, that was fucking great, you know? And so what I am trying to do, guys, so I just started doing it today, but I've been wanting to do it for a while. I just want to, you know, record every single thing I do in a workout, and then just make an Instagram post and a TikTok post, and then it's like I have a clip of fucking everything, and I can just make like 2 or 3 TikToks, 2 or 3 Instagram reels, 2 or 3 YouTube shorts. Just spam it, because I just been like researching and like looking at what like a lot of dudes are doing, because like, you know, I'll get like a lot of those guys, I mean, like there's a lot of dudes like that I watch that like I remember watching them when they had like a few thousand followers, because that's all my feed is, and I was like, yo, these dudes are dope. I'd follow them, and they would post like fucking 4 or 5 times a day, and then now I get their stuff and they're getting like 20,000 likes, and I'm looking at their account and they got like 500,000 followers, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, what are they doing? And I'm like, the same thing all these dudes got in common is uploading, you know? Even if it's like the same clip with the different audio, they upload it like 4 or 5 times, you know, different audio, maybe like a different fucking subtitle, and maybe one of them does terrible, and maybe 4 of them do fucking terrible, like to view ratio, and doesn't get much attraction, but the 5th one you upload gets like fucking 2,000 likes and you gain fucking 50 followers from it. It's like, okay, that's good, you know? So I'm kind of like, well, I'd like to, you know, I need to start just posting, uploading, because, you know, sometimes, I mean, I struggle with doing TikTok and Instagrams. YouTube, I fucking love to do it. TikToks and Instagram Reels, I'm more so like, yeah, you know, and a lot of times I'm like, ah, man, I don't really like that clip. But I kind of realized, like, I was kind of looking at, like, you know, some of the dudes, like, I like their kind of, like, style of uploading, because I feel like it's more just like, yo, this is, like, me. This is my lift, blah, blah, blah. So, like, when it comes to mind, like, when I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking, like, a lot of the pro bodybuilders do this, you know? They just, like, they don't really make, like, TikToks with an audio or anything like that. It's more so just, like, an Instagram post with, like, their lifts in a workout, and then like a little posing routine. And so that's kind of what I'm going to try to start doing. But I also, like, the first inspiration I ever took, I still do it all the time, was like C-Jack and that fucking Sean guy. I forget his fucking name, but he's pretty yoked. They would just post like a fucking minute 30-second fucking clip of them doing a workout with just a good song, and it would just keep on, you know, like it was just them doing the entire exercise. And I always really liked that video style, so that was something I always kind of imitated a little bit per se, because I really messed with it. But you know, everyone's got their own style of recording, you know, no one's is the same. And that's what's like the coolest thing about TikTok, is like everyone has a different style, and you're always seeing these dudes blow up, and it's like everyone's fucking different. And that's the coolest thing, is, you know, it's like there's so many different ways to do things. But I want to try and get a bit better about uploading, kind of try and grow Instagram and TikTok a little bit, hopefully bring some followers over to YouTube as well. But yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying my content. As always, let me know if there's anything you want changed. But other than that, I mean, I love you guys all so much. Thank you for watching.